So a new long travel Enduro e-mountain bike has just been released by Fezzari, which is a direct-to-consumer brand based out of Utah. And the model is called the Timp Peak. So in this video, we're gonna check out the specs, builds, and pricing for the Timp Peak to see if this long travel Enduro smasher is for you. So now let's check out the Fezzari Timp Peak. So the Timp Peak is the newest entry in the long travel Enduro e-mountain bike category, and it has a very similar profile and geometry with Fezzari's LaSalle Peak Enduro bike. It comes with a full carbon frame with 170mm of travel both up front and in the rear, and the rear suspension has a 2-position G8 link. The motor is a Shimano EP8 that provides 85 Nm of torque, and the bike comes with a 635 watt battery, except for the cheapest build, the Comp, which comes with a 504 watt battery, which is integrated into the frame using Fezzari's proprietary rail system, which enables the battery to sit in the lowest possible position. This results in a low center of gravity that improves suspension performance and traction. The Timp Peak is classified as a Class 1 e-bike, with pedal assistance up to 20 miles an hour in the US and 25 kilometers per hour in the EU. The bike is designed for and comes with 29-inch wheels, but you can run a mullet setup if you like. But Fezzari recommends that if you do decide to run a 27.5-inch wheel on the back, that the bike should be in the high setting to avoid the bottom bracket being too low. The range of the Timp Peak depends on many variables, including assist mode, terrain, temperature, rider weight, and rider input. Fezzari says that when testing, they regularly achieved 5,000 plus vertical climbing feet and between 20 and 39 miles using a mix of all assist modes. But they say in optimal conditions, 40 to 60 miles can be achieved. For the Timp Peak, there's 4 builds, but one thing to take note of is that one of the builds is not available yet, but I'll point it out when it comes up. First up is the Comp, which is the most affordable build. It comes with a DVO Onyx E1 SC29 fork and a DVO Topaz Gen 3 shock with a custom tune. It has a SRAM NX drivetrain with a 12-speed 50-tooth cassette. The brakes are TRP DHR Evos with 203mm rotors in the front and rear. It has DT Swiss H1900 wheels and a Maxxis Assegai and DHR tire combo. It comes with an X-Fusion Matic dropper post, and the Comp retails for $5,999. Next is the Elite, which is the second most affordable build. It comes with a RockShox Zeb Ultimate RC2 fork and a RockShox Super Deluxe Ultimate RC2T shock with a custom tune. It has a SRAM GX drivetrain with a 12-speed 52-tooth cassette. The brakes are TRP DHR Evos with 203mm rotors in the front and rear. It has DT Swiss H1900 wheels and a Maxxis Assegai and DHR tire combo. It comes with a P&W Loam dropper post and retails for $6,999. Next is the Pro Launch Edition, which is the second most expensive build. It comes with a RockShox Zeb Ultimate RC2 fork and a RockShox Super Deluxe Ultimate RC2T shock with a custom tune. It has a SRAM GX Axis drivetrain with a 12-speed 52-tooth cassette. The brakes are TRP DHR Evos with 203mm rotors in the front and rear. It has DT Swiss HX 1700 wheels and a Maxxis Assegai and DHR tire combo. It comes with a P&W Loam dropper post and it retails for $7,499. And last is the Pro, which is the most expensive build. It comes with the exact same build as the Pro Launch, with the exception of the drivetrain, which evidently is an unreleased drivetrain from SRAM. But when it's available, it's going to retail for $7,999. And if you want to build your own bike, Fezzari does offer the Timp Peak in a frame-only option. It comes with a Fox Float X2 factory shock with a custom tune. It will also include a Cane Creek headset, a Shimano EP8 motor system, battery, and a Shimano EM600 crank with 160mm crank arms, and a chain guide. The frame will retail for $4,999. Overall, I really like what Fezzari has created with the Timp Peak. Usually with most e-bikes, my biggest complaint is that they're so expensive that only select few can actually afford them. But Fezzari has made a full carbon e-bike with great geometry, clean design, great builds, and they give you an option of buying a frame and building a custom build. And they do this without breaking the bank. So bravo to them for making a super nice e-bike that people can actually afford. I'm hoping that one day I can swing my leg over this bike and see how it rides, but until then, I'll just gawk at the photos. But the real question is, are you excited for the Timp Peak? Do you plan on buying one? But let me know how you feel about it in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great one.